We've lost so many animals right across the country. There's just more and more habitats removed for human development. That's the problem.
To the extent that they are endangered?
In some areas there are endangered populations. In other areas they're still doing okay. But the way we're going, it's just to be an exponential decline. It's shameful. We hold the highest rate of extinction of mammals in the world, Australia does. In the world. Isn't that awful?
Experts believe that the koala population has fallen from around 10 million to fewer than 100,000 since the arrival of settlers in the late 18th century. Huge numbers were killed for their fur, shipped to England and America. Koalas were finally made a protected species across Australia in 1937. But as trees continue to be cleared to build roads and houses, koalas are still endangered. What are the complaints that your patients are coming here with?
There's key threatening processes that happen to koalas. Hit by cars, attacked by dogs and disease. All of that's driven by removal of habitat.
This hospital, run by the Koala Preservation Trust, conducts research into disease and behaviour, as well as caring for 250 koalas a year. I'm meeting some of the current patients with volunteer Mick Feeney. Mick, good day.
Good day. Lovely to meet you, Michael. The board, as you can see, has got a lot of patients on it, suffering from all forms of problems, maladies, injuries, disease. I think we have about 28 in our care. We have a short history of their problems.
Bushfire victim, motor vehicle accident, infection, fractured humerus. How many of these will get back into the wild?
So we have about 16 in this. They are under active care and eventual rehabilitation.
And on the other hand, we've got some permanent care ones.
They would not be viable into the wild. If you follow me, we'll go into the enclosures.
Hello.
Good morning.
I'm Michael.
Pleased to meet you, Michael.
Very good to see you, Barbara. And who is this?
This is Minnie. Her mother was killed with a dog, but fortunately Minnie wasn't injured. So I just took her into home care.
How long have you had Minnie at home?
3 months.
3 months. And how's she doing?
She's doing very well. She's now 1.5 kilos. She'll have to put on another kilo, and then she'll come into the hospital here. She'll go into the yard where there's a tree because she's never had a tree, and we won't touch her again. We call it dehumanising.
Yes.
Because she thinks I'm her mum.
Yes.
So we won't touch her, and it doesn't take them long before they don't really need to be handled again.
And this is not the first time you've done this?
No. Well, I've been here 17 years, so I've done it many times. It's lovely to see them start off little tiny things and grow and be healthy.
Is it okay to touch Minnie?
Yes, you can touch, just feel the fur, feel how soft she is.
Incredibly soft. That's extraordinary. Ooh, this is a first for me. I've never met a koala and I've never touched a koala. Barbara, is it all right to get closer to Minnie?
Yep.
Oh. Hello, Minnie. It's feeding time on the wards, and the first patient on the list is Grant. Tell me about this patient.
Now, this patient, he was the victim of a collision with a goods train.
So being hit by a train, I assume his condition is quite serious.
It was very, very serious. He suffered severe fracture above the left eye socket, his left forearm, and the ear has been severely damaged. He would not be viable in the wild because of the level of disability that he has.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Michael. How are you?
I'm Margaret. Good, thank you.
Margaret, obviously you're feeding Grant. What is it you're giving him?
So this is a soya formula, but it just gives him extra oomph.
Do you think he'd take that syringe from me?
Yes, you can have a go.
He's anxious, isn't
He
he?
is anxious.
Hello, Grant. You are an anxious fellow.
He's rather like that.
Like here?
That's it.
There.
You enjoying that? At about the right rate. All right, Grant, that's the end of that one. Let's have another go for you. Grant, you ready? Here we go again. All right.
Oh, you're a good boy.
Which one of us?
Both of you.
Oh, I really enjoyed this. Oh, Margaret, I can see what amazing satisfaction you get from this. A most heartwarming job at the hospital comes when a rescued koala can be released again into the wild. Today it's the turn of Big Guy.
Now, this looks like a pretty ideal tree for him. It's a koala food tree, and it's in his home range. So we'll place him at the base.
The small group of eucalyptus or gum trees in which koalas live is known as their home range, and there they sleep for up to 18 hours a day. Now, any precautions we need to take?
They are unpredictable. He may not agree with my choice of tree.
Right.
And may pause and choose to go and climb another one.
All right. There he is. Quite calm in the circumstances.
We lift the koala in the bag towards the tree.
Have we made a good choice? Do you like the tree?
He's considering his position, as they say.
Zoomed up the tree. See him disappearing now
Yes.
beyond the canopy.
Yes.
Marvellous.
This is why we do what we do.
I've been charmed by these wonderful creatures, and I'm grateful that this hospital is fighting so hard to protect their future.